Okay, now let's use Vim editor s.sh that we created previously. Now here, by typing dd, the D letter I mean, you can see that it will remove a line. Now press I or O, depends on what you want. I will press I, so to insert mode as we learned previously. Okay. Now here let's declare our first variable. So var underscore, or let's name it first underscore var. Okay, equal, and then let's put inside it in double quotation, this is our first variable. Okay, now how to print its value? By typing the name of the variable, as simple as that. But before it, let's put the $sign. I think we already saw that, but here using a bash script. Now here in this bash script, the first variable, this is, or I have made a mistake, a typo here, no problem. This is our first variable, okay. Now let's run s.sh again, and you can see, yeah, it will print this is our first variable. Cool. Okay, now this is a string variable. Now if I want, let's open s.sh again. Now what if I want to create another variable? Let's name it second underscore var, and inside it I want to put a command, the ls. Now if I type ls like that, and if I echo the first variable, and by the way I can put the inside a double quotation like that, and put this is the first variable like this, and put the variable, and echo again the same thing, this is the second variable, okay, and put the second underscore var. All right, now by the way, this to print as text and to put the value of the first variable, and this is again for the second variable. But the second variable, the ls here, it will not be running as a command, it will be as a text or string. So if I run s.sh, you can see this is the first variable, this is our first variable, which is the value of the variable, and as you can see the second value is ls, which is as a string. Now how to run a command and put its value inside a variable? We will use the back quotation or back single quotation, which is the tilde mark, like this. Okay, so this means that run ls command, and the value or the output of this command will be stored inside this second variable. By the way, not just the single back quotation, we can use the $sign, open brackets, and close the bracket like this. Either way it will work. Okay, now let's run again. Now let's see, you can see, yeah, it is working, because ls, writing ls in the path of the bash variable, it will show us s.sh, okay, which means what we want. Okay, by the way, we can put more options like ls-la, for example. Let's see what will show us. So let's run again the s.sh. Yeah, you can see this is the second variable, total whatever, and this is the value of the ls-la command. Okay, also we can use arguments inside the bash script. Now you can see this image. Don't worry, I will provide you with it. By the way, you can get it online. This is now no secret. Anyway, so the variable name inside the bash script can be 0, as you can see, $0. This is the name of the bash script. From 1 to 9, this is the first arguments to the bash script. $sign with hashtag number of arguments passed to the bash script, with at here or at sign, all arguments passed to the bash scripts. Here the exit status, I think we already saw this, and the $2 or double $sign, we already saw this. This is the process ID of the current script or the current bash. Remember when we run this on the bash, the user here, the variable user, this is the username of the user running the script, which is in our case it will be Kali. Host name, the host name of the machine. Random, this will provide a random number, and line number, this is, or no, this is the current line number in the script. Okay, I will not try all of these. This is exercise for you to try all of these. For now we will use this, just the variables or the arguments. Okay, So for example, let's open as.sh again. Here, let's remove the first and the second variable. Okay, let's leave just this echo. Now let's delete this. Okay, for example, this is whatever. Now $1 instead of this, and $2. Okay, so which means this is the first argument and this is the second argument. Now let's save and quick. So if I run as.sh without providing any argument, you can see that this is and empty. As you can see, empty values. But if I provide it like this, first, then second, you can see that, yeah, this is first and second. Okay, cool. Now an exercise for you. I want you to try out all of those variables and the arguments or whatever. Okay. Also, we can use the reading user input by using the read command. Okay, so open the as.sh again. Now here above that, let's put read, and the read here put the name of the variable. So var, read var, and print out this var variable. Okay, so let's remove these actually. So read the var, it will ask us to provide a value or a string value for var, and then we will print it out. Okay, so let's save that. Let's run again as.sh, press enter. You can see that, yeah, it will ask us to provide value. So value, for example, and the value have been provided, has been printed out. Okay, cool. Now there is another way or better way. So actually, instead of writing this to be fancy, so let's use please provide a value, for example, and press that like that. And if I run it again, you can see please provide a value. So just, for example, or whatever, and this is just. Okay, okay, cool. And actually this is a very handy and will be used with a lot of stuff. Okay, like please provide your username, your password, or please provide the value you want to try out, or the name of the file, or whatever. Okay, cool.